Hello everyone and buongiorno. This video provides you with a full travel guide about how to reach Capri and Anacapri Islands from Sorrento and spend the day there. I have plenty of advice about taking a budget trip to this beauty spot because I made lots of money mistakes due to falling into tourist traps. This video will show you how to avoid the tourist traps whilst enjoying the sheer beauty of the islands. Stay tuned until the end of the video to find out how to manage those traps and save your money so that you don't make my mistakes. Once upon a sunny morning in Sorrento, I jumped on a boat and took a half-hour boat ride to Capri Island. Okay, so I've arrived here in Capri. Shall we just say the cheapest cappuccino that I have found is, oh, I just hope I'm not going to get run over by a bus now. The cheapest cappuccino is €7. That's ridiculous. I paid to go to the toilet for 50 cents. So you really want to get away from Capri, really you do. The boat ride was a rip-off. It was half an hour there and back for €43. I did a boat trip in the Peloponnese where I went to 2 islands for that price. And then you can kind of do an island tour to make it worth the while, but then you pay an extra €24 on top of that. So I might do that. We'll see. I might even get it cheaper than 24 if I don't buy it from the people who are selling it on the boat, perhaps. So yeah, that's not really good. And then I do want to go to Anacapri because it's up a mountain and you see the views, but I've still got to pay for the bus and the chairlift, and I really came to do the Anacapri because it's my dream and a lot cheaper as well than Capri itself. So let me do that first. But yeah, you do have to pay, you know, the lift and the bus after paying €43. But I'll tell you in the end if this trip was worth it or not. Okay, so I seem to be a lot happier. I've got a bus ticket for €2.40. That's all it is. About a half-hour ride now to Anacapri. So maybe it does make the boat trip worth it, that I can get out of Capri in the expensive part. You know, the boat trip from Sorrento, not the little boat trip that you do around the island. I think it's just better to go to the top and see the views down. A, it seems cheaper, and B, it'll just be amazing to see the views. You know, it's better to be savvy when you travel. You don't want to end up bankrupt, do you? Okay, so after this then we pay for a lift that takes us up then to the mountain of Anacapri, which will just be amazing. So there was a guy who was trying to sell me a ticket for €20 return to Anacapri. No, I can get it for €5 return. I can save myself €15. So just be very careful when you travel. There's so many people that are just willing to milk you dry. They really, really are. And yeah, €43 for the boat. I still think that's a big rip-off, but I suppose if there's other things that you can do a bit cheaply here and not Capri itself because it's very expensive, then yeah, like for example Anacapri, I've heard that that's not as touristy at all. So yeah, looking forward to getting on the bus. I'm right at the front of the queue. That was lucky because people were squashed on like sardines, which is normal if you're only, you know, paying €2.50. But yeah, right at the front, so I might get a seat. So I'm on the bus, I've got a seat, it's already packing up and getting really busy, but I'm so grateful that the ticket was cheap compared to the boat, because obviously the boat was just a rip-off, but maybe with some cheaper costs and a great day out we can make that up somehow. I'm also super grateful that I got a seat and I was at the front of the queue. That was a stroke of luck, because the bus is going to be like jam-packed, loads of people standing. But as I say, for a ticket for €2.40 you can't really expect much. But yeah, I can't wait to see Anacapri. Next stop is the lift stop, so we can go up, see the mountain. And off we went. It wasn't too long actually till the bus arrived at Anacapri area, and I took the chairlift up the mountain.
It's not a cable car, it's a chairlift, so I'm literally extremely high above sea level in a flaming chair. Oh my god, literally, and it just takes off. And I wonder if we have to jump off at the end, like you do on a ski lift. Oh my god. Luckily I didn't expect this because I'd have had time to dwell on it. Anyway, let me talk to you more about costs. That'll distract me. Oh my god, I hope we're not going too high. So anyway, about costs. This is €14 return, and of course the bus is about just over a €5 return, and the boat €43 total cost. I don't think the chairlift is expensive. Not for Europe perhaps. The boat definitely, because I've been to Greece and I know that. What else? No, yeah, they say the chairlift is about the same and the bus is fine, so it was just the initial boat. But I suppose if you can do some activities whilst here, it can make it worthwhile, but still on the expensive side. But it'll be worth it when we get to the top of Anacapri. Honestly, I can see kids doing it, I can see elderly people doing it, and I'm just a flaming wolf. Honestly, what am I like? I just have to talk to the camera because this is just really nerve-wracking, honestly. I'm just looking if, yeah, some people have got their chairs locked. They didn't lock my chair. Maybe I'll try and lock it. So no, there's no lock on them, it just kind of, it's just a bar that goes over, because I think you just have to lift the bar up quickly and jump off at the other end. Beginning to relax a bit more now that I can see other people doing it. But there was a child in front of me in the queue. She couldn't have been any older than 8. She was like, "Mummy, I want my own chairlift." Oh! Gosh, yeah, it's pretty terrifying, but it's an adventure. So the scenery is spectacular, as you can see. Spectacular. Oh, could be like a cross there on top of that mountain. Beautiful, and we can already see Capri from here. So yeah, lovely. Now in India they do have cable cars only. They do say that the health and safety in India is like no good. I'm sorry, that's a stereotype. My god. Oh, sunflowers. Sunflowers, beautiful. Wowsy. Flying over sunflowers. Child, look, children are on this. Wowsy. Well, I think that was the ride of my life. So I'm just walking up some steps because heading up to the top now to see the views. Yes, you do jump off the lift. So basically, there was a guy standing there seeing the lift in, so I said, "Could you just hold my camera a sec whilst I jump off?" And he said, "Yeah," because I didn't want to smash my camera. I've already smashed it once. Which is, oh, well actually it's not that bad because I can still film with it. Just don't want it to get any worse. So anyway, let me go up these steps and I'll show you the view. So I've arrived in the restaurant. I'll show you the view from the restaurant. Hello, grazie. I'll just show you the view. Okay, so I've ordered like a vegetarian pasta. I've got some water. This dish, they want, I think including taxes, €30. This, I mean, nobody warned me that this is only for the rich and famous. But then the rich and famous wouldn't really want to ride in that sort of chair up a hill either, would they? So maybe it isn't. But if I can keep the whole trip under €100, then I'm happy. And I should be able to, not far off under €100, mind you, but I should. So yeah, so I'll be happy. And is it worth it? So far, yes, because of that chair. So I've just changed the way I'm sitting facing because it seems to be the path where the waiters go through and they keep moving my chair. For the amount you pay in this restaurant, you want a comfortable meal. So anyway, there we go. It's really nice, and I like the fact it's not overly done with herbs and stuff, because it's just light. I really like that, and they bought a bread basket. I hope it's complimentary, the bread. So this is the lovely family I was telling you all about, and it was this young lady that went up in the ski lift. So she doesn't want to talk on camera, so I'll ask the parents. How old is your daughter?
She's 7.
She's 7. She's 7 years old.
Her name is Abigail.
Abigail! Abigail, you were so brave. Did you scream?
No.
No, she's so brave. I did. So, as you know, my challenge is to stay under 100 euros. 100 euros, I'll have to find out how much that is in pounds actually, probably not far off 100 quid. And dollars, yeah, it'll be over $100, but not so much over, I don't think. Oh, there's a party. So anyway, part of that is I got a cappuccino in the end for 7 euros, because it's decaf. Normal cappuccino is only 4 euros, but I can't drink normal, you know, I'll get too hyper. But let's try it. Oh my goodness, it is really nice though. I'm going to enjoy with the view. So actually I'm going to go down that way in a bit. You'll see it much better when I go down that way, because that's the view, Anacapri, all the views from Capri, all the sea views and all the things in the sea. It's just marvellous, absolutely marvellous. I cannot wait to take that walk. Back in, I was a little bit nervous getting on, but it's certainly not as bad going down. A, I've done it before, and B, I'm going to be grounded. So yeah, it's the ride of your life, believe me. Well, it is for me. You know, we're going over 1,000 feet, declining from 1,000 feet without a parachute or an aeroplane or a cable car. So it wasn't 100% non-scary coming down, but definitely a lot scarier than going up. And I suppose I knew what to expect. Nervous about jumping off again, jumping off the lift, off the chair lift. But there was actually a guy there to catch me this time. So that's quite nice. So yeah, I think I'll head back now to Sorrento, to the harbour, get the bus there, and then I will jump on the boat. The sooner I get back the better, you know, with the expenses here, but I've still kept under my 100 euro spend. I saw some people getting into a taxi convertible. They're definitely spending more than 100 euros in Capri. And there, my friends, is the taxi convertible. My goodness me. Wow-wee. Definitely not for me, definitely not. There's a good few of them, you know, isn't there? A good few of them. My goodness me, that's how the rich people ride. And there's another one that's just pulled in. My goodness, there's one's pulling out. And there, that's for the people like me, the bus. That's further ahead. for the ferry, so I was with some people that I met, and we were right at the front, but now they changed the area and they won't let us get to the front again, but that's just how it is, isn't it? So anyway, so many people are doing the same as me, complaining about the costs of this place. I would say come because it's amazing, but stock up on your water before you go, pack your lunch before you go, pack your snacks before you go, and just don't spend. The only thing you'll have to spend is a penny to go to the toilet, and you have to pay your euros for that as well. I mean, can you imagine a family of 5? That's €5 for every member to go to the toilet, and you need to go to the toilet once on this trip. That's over €10 just for the flaming toilet. It's ridiculous.
It was a relief to jump back on the boat and leave the expense of Capri behind me. I did stick to my €100 budget, but if I were to repeat the experience, I would definitely budget better and avoid the tourist traps. This trip is worth it if you are financially comfortable, but I honestly think that it is better to prepare yourself to budget travel in Capri due to its high costs.